Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. All right, so I'm going to be giving a collective message today. So, with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else to appreciate. So, I'm doing a specific spread where we deep dive into an issue or a challenge that you may be facing right now, and then it goes into it a little bit and then provides a solution. So, let's get into it. Before we fully get into it, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the engagement on the channel, the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, donations. All of it really does help out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now we're going to get into it. Okay. This is the heart of the issue or the challenge. Okay, we have winter, which is the sacredness of pausing. So this is the energy of when something fully kind of dies away. So this is like the end of a cycle. Oh, okay. I just heard a sacred pause for some of you. And so sometimes when this energy occurs, it's also reminding me of the void energy, which is it can be sometimes it can feel stagnant, but it's not. It's one of those energies where just like, a tree in winter, it's not dead. It's not, you know, but it kind of is in like a period of stagnancy. It's in a period of um oh, what's the term? It's basically um just doing the bare minimum to stay alive and make it through the winter. Now, this would be like a deciduous tree that loses its leaves. That's more what I'm talking about here. Um and so it's the energy of like it's still alive. It's still getting some water and things like that, but it's not in its blooming season. And so there is a reason for it. And so this could be like an actual phase of life where it feels like it's a winter season, where maybe not a whole lot of new things are manifesting, but it is that energy of like old cycles have closed or are closing now. And so there's this period of stagnancy, but it's a sacred stagnancy. It's a sacred pause. Okay. The hidden issue. We've got eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Okay, for some of you, this okay, what I'm picking up for some of you is that maybe you're in a phase right now where you are single. Maybe a relationship has just ended, or for some of you, what could be going on too is you're in this phase where something it feels like something's missing, but you're not quite sure what. I feel like it's one of those subconsciously you know what it is. Um Intuitively there's a part of you that knows what it is, but consciously it could just feel like something's stagnant, something's missing. And what that could be is a counterpart of some sort. I am being told to read it, so there's going to be something else in here for us. Let's see. All right. So, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It's more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it indicates a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up to this new experience. So for some of you, what could be going on is you are in this period of stagnancy and you're being asked to get into this frequency of uh It's the universal love frequency. 432 hertz. It's where you're really operating from the heart space. For others of you, what's going on is it was that initial thread that I was picking up on where you I really am picking up like a single energy, and you are desiring that kind of fairy tale romance is what I'm picking up, that just all encompassing, but also very grounding. That person that you can just laugh with and enjoy life with. And, you've got that, it's like that, that teammate that's got your back. And then you've got their back and you guys choose to, handle life together. And if that is your case, if that's the energy you're in, I do feel like this is something that is making its way to you, and it's not as far away as you may feel like it is right now. Okay. The major obstacle. Okay, we've got skeleton, which is strength. Some of you are being asked to step into the strength energy so that you can. I feel like there's an obstacle of some sort that is going to need to be overcame in order to really embody this love energy. And so that's going to vary depending on, your individual set of circumstances. I'm being told to read this one too. So let's see here. All right. Should this card appear to you, dare to show strength and vulnerability. If that is what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, or embarrassment are hefty burdens that need not be carried through the darkest of nights. So, for some of you, okay, my throat just started doing a thing. So, for some of you, you're being asked to speak your truth in some way. Part of this, I do feel like there is an element of vulnerability that you're being asked to step into and allow yourself to feel, especially if this is a person that you've already met or that may be already in your life in some way. For others of you, you haven't met this person yet, and when you do, you're being asked to release the expectations and I guess it's like a closed offness that you may be feeling due to previous relationships. Yeah, with the shame, pride, grudges, embarrassment. It's the ego. It's the ego part of the self. Um the yeah, it's kind of the mask that you may have formulated due to past experiences. And with this eternal love, there's not really a need for the mask because this is a soul level situation. But the other thing too is that it's going to be a situation where even if you attempt to wear that mask, this person's going to see through it just as you would see through theirs. And it's just not needed. That's really what I'm picking up. Okay. Then we've got the main fear. We've got the skull of light and illumination. Oh, okay. Um, So my other microphone just died, and when I realized it, I heard recharge your batteries. So that's part of what you're currently in right now as well, is kind of a rest and recharge energy. And after this rest and recharge, you're really going to be able to embrace this situation that is illuminating itself for you. Um, let's see here. Know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. So, because this was in the main fear position, what I'm picking up is that for some of you, what is kind of holding you back from this situation is the fear of being fully seen. And especially when we're talking divine counterparts, it's an energy where when you're in the presence of a divine counterpart, you can try and hide. You can try and block some of those things and show up in a masked type of energy. But it's this type of connection is meant to illuminate all of you. And the thing is there is an element of, oh, what's a good word for it? As nerve-wracking as it can be to be fully seen by somebody and to fully see another person, there's that element of, like, it can be a little bit intimidating, but it's also very, very rewarding, when you are able to be in the presence of somebody else and you don't have to hide things, and you're fully accountable for certain things, and there's a level of reciprocity in in seeing each other fully and then helping each other become the best versions of the self. Relationships in and of themselves really do help us learn and evolve in so many ways. And so being in a relationship where it's full illumination like this, the amount of soul potential that you'll be able to reach and that you'll be able to help this other person reach is beyond anything that I feel like you can really fathom at this point. And so that's a beautiful thing. And so it does take an element of strength to allow yourself to fully be seen like this. Okay. The solution. We've got jack-o'-lantern, which is protection. Okay, so there is an element of divine protection around this connection. Oh, let's see. Says, know that you are protected and capable of creating the life you want. The universe supports you in this. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. And so that could be part of it too, is to know and set healthy boundaries for yourself. And by doing that, what will happen is you will change the energy that you are attracting from. And that is also going to help you really pull in and anchor in this divine counterpart energy. So yeah, it's definitely turning into a relationship love reading, which is awesome. These are fun. Okay, what will happen if you engage the solution? So there's actually two cards here. Okay, so we've got Barnbrack. Something that I noticed with both of these cards, there's lots of oranges and yellows. And so I feel like by engaging this, it's going to really help activate and clear and cleanse your solar plexus and your sacral chakras, which sit your solar plexus is bleh. Your solar plexus is at the belly button, and it is the seat of the willpower. It's also confidence. It's also uh, it's kind of like the god seat or the goddess seat within the self. It's where you're really tapping into that source energy and creating with it. Sacral chakra sits between the base of the spine and the belly button. And the sacral is sensual energy. It governs the reproductive system, and it's also associated with, pleasure. Um in multiple different ways, but that way as well. So I feel like there's really going to be an element of balancing these lower chakras when you are engaging this solution. And it's really going to help you to attract this eternal love, this divine counterpart, and really have a healthy relationship and a healthy dynamic with this person. With that, with joy, I really feel like you're going to be able to just experience that true being in the present and just it's like it's very happy. It's very it's peaceful too. It's not that type of an energy like when you get with a karmic partner and it's very like up and down and kind of just constant dopamine and all of that, and then it goes, wonky after a little bit. It's more of that oxytocin energy of just like that true just comfort and joy in being in the presence of somebody else who truly sees you and loves you and holds you and supports you in a very soul-centered way. And then there is a high level of reciprocity, so you will be able to do that for this other person as well. It's going to be very mutually beneficial. And then with Barmbrack, we've got sweetness and synergy. Okay, so synergy, that's definitely part of it. And yeah, I'm gonna read this one really quick. It talks about, okay, it can indicate a curiosity to know what's ahead, but also it's important to balance that with the now. Um, okay, yeah, so I really do feel like this connection is going to be able to pull you into the present moment and pull you into the now moment to really embrace it and embody it and enjoy it. And it does feel, I mean, it does feel very, I just heard happily ever after. So that could be the case for a lot of you with this connection. No. Okay. All right. Well, with that, I don't feel like anything else wants to come through right now for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. Hopefully that brought a little bit of insight and clarity. If so, you can let me know in the comments below. You can also affirm this energy, just like with an emoji or whatever in the comments as well. That helps you to affirm this energy and kind of claim it, but then it also does give me the confirmation as well to know that this message is reaching who it is intended for. If you like this message, feel free to hit that like button. It does help out the channel, so thank you, thank you. And if you would like to see more from me, feel free to hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.